Good afternoon. Welcome to the Wednesday afternoon conference call with Trusts Unlimited. This is Jim George speaking. I'm the non-attorney spokesman and facilitator for Trusts Unlimited. I'd like to thank all of you for taking the time to listen to this call. Today is June 21st. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit here. This is going to be a very short call today, largely because I'm on vacation with my family, and unfortunately I meant to mention on last week's call that there would not be a call this week, and after I got off the call I realized that I'd forgotten to say that, so I apologize for that. I will be returning calls and emails starting tomorrow and Friday. We're getting slammed because things are moving in Iraq. And for those of you calling in for the first time, I'm going to suggest you go to our call of June 14th. You go to YouTube, type in Trusts Unlimited, and then select the date that you want to listen to. Again, June 14th was the most recent call. Certainly we'll be back next Wednesday. It is a little bit unfortunate that I am on vacation this week because a lot is going on in Iraq. Let me just very briefly talk about the situation. Unfortunately, I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage because I don't have access to all of the things and the people that I like to talk to before our calls, again, because I'm in the mountains of Tennessee right now, so it's a little difficult to do. But we see the passage of a 3-year budget. That's the first time that's happened. The budget now is in the possession of the President of the Republic for signature, and then it goes into the Gazette. The deadline, of course, is July 1st. That's actually an excellent date. As we've discussed on numerous occasions, we want to see a reval in the first month, if not the first few weeks of a quarter, which allows us to hold the currency if it comes out at a float, which of course it should. And we don't have to worry about taxes until October 15th. So that puts us in a very, very good position. I can't think of anything of a really negative nature at this point. I don't see the people that, for their own reasons, oppose the reinstitution and revaluation of the dinar. I just don't think they have a case to make. It looks also like the official rate and the street rate are closing to that 2%, which is optimal for what we want. We know the international agencies are flocking into Iraq. The other issue, of course, for the reinstitution of the currency, because some still continue to maintain that we're not going to see it for some time, I just don't see how that's possible. Now, it is true that Iraq now has perhaps the largest reserve currency in the USD that it's ever had. But remember, they're also now operating on a 3-year budget, not a 1-year budget. In addition, this budget has mechanisms for making adjustments based on revenues, based on expenditures, and based on the exchange rate. I do think that the CBI has run a number of exchange rates because what they will probably do is not go from, say, $13.10 to $3.22, but it might, over a period of time, move in that direction. And so in order to do that, they're going to have to do the accounting and the math to see at different breakpoints exactly how that's going to affect what's going on. The other issue, of course, is the de-dollarization in country. The citizens cannot operate utilizing the U.S. dollar. In fact, now there are fines and even imprisonment for repeat offenders. So that means that the dinar is going to be the coin of the realm, and that's got to happen sooner rather than later. So for all of these reasons, I think we're in a very, very good place. We've got clients that have had currencies for 20 years. Most of our clients have had currencies, I would estimate, for about between 5 and 10 years. So they've been in this for a while. We just need to be patient for a little longer. Again, everything is moving inextricably in the right direction. I do not see how, well, let me put it this way. I believe we've reached the point of no return. I do not see how Iraq can either stop the progress or reverse the process at this point. They only have one direction to move at this point, and that is the reinstitution of their currency, floating it on the Forex at a price probably at a premium over the dollar, somewhere between maybe $1.25 or $1.50 per each dinar. At that point, it should relatively quickly seek a number north of $3 and probably approaching $4. So that's where we are right now. Again, I apologize. I did not make mention of the fact that I'd be on vacation this week, but this is all very good information, very good news. And again, I see nothing, even though over the years it seems as though something always seems to rear its ugly head and push back against the direction of the reinstitution and revaluation of the dinar. But I see nobody, I see nothing at this point. The only remaining thing would be an X factor that's nowhere on the screen. I guess anything's possible, but at this point, I'm very, very bullish on where we are and where things are going. And hopefully we're going to see the dinar on the Forex in the very near future. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen to this call. Again, I'm sorry it's not a full call, but I needed to be with my family on this vacation. I've missed a number of vacations, and family does come first. So thanks for listening. We'll be back next Wednesday. Certainly if something of dramatic nature were to happen between now and then, we'll try to get out an emergency email and schedule an emergency conference call. But failing that, we'll be back next Wednesday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Thanks so much for listening, everyone, and have a great week. Bye-bye.